Today I'm going to give you a complete locals guide to living in Cumberland, Maryland. We are going to cover the top things to do, my favorite parks, the top rated schools, and go over some helpful stats about the area. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote to go along with this video on livinginmaryland.com, the #1 resource for finding the perfect Maryland city that meets your unique needs. All right, so let's talk about Cumberland, Maryland. If you've never been, this city is like a little hidden gem tucked in the western mountains of Maryland. It's small, it's charming, and it's got this cool mix of history, arts, and outdoor fun. Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about what there is to do around here. Cumberland is known as the Queen City and was once a huge hub during the days of the railroad. If you're a history fan, you've got to check out the C&O Canal National Historical Park. You can walk or bike the towpath along the Potomac River, and it's such a peaceful way to spend a day. Plus, you can visit the Canal Place Heritage area where you'll get a real taste of what life was like back in the day. Now, if you're more into art and culture, you're going to love the downtown area. It's got this super cool artsy vibe with galleries, antique shops, and live music spots. The Allegheny Arts Council hosts events all year long, and you can catch everything from art exhibits to live performances. And for you foodies out there, there are some awesome restaurants like Ristorante Ottaviani where you can get delicious Italian food. Trust me, you'll want to go back again and again. For outdoor lovers, Cumberland is like a dream come true. The area is surrounded by mountains, so hiking and biking are huge here. One of the best spots is Rocky Gap State Park. It's about a 15-minute drive from downtown, and it's got everything: hiking trails, a beautiful lake for kayaking, and even a sandy beach. Oh, and did I mention there's a casino and a golf course there too? Yep, you can spend an entire weekend just exploring Rocky Gap. Speaking of parks, Constitution Park is another favorite. It's right in the city and has this amazing public pool, picnic areas, and even a little zoo. Yeah, a zoo. It's small but super fun, especially if you've got a couple of hours to kill on a sunny day. All right, let's move on to schools. Cumberland is part of the Allegheny County Public Schools system, and there are a couple of standouts here. Allegheny High School is well rated and even has some great extracurricular programs like sports and music. For younger kids, schools like Westside Elementary get solid reviews too. Education in Cumberland has that smaller town feel, which means more personal attention from teachers, definitely a win. Now let's talk about housing. The cost of living in Cumberland is pretty affordable compared to other places in Maryland. The median home price is just under $100,000, which is super low if you're coming from places like Baltimore or DC. You can find charming historic homes downtown or newer builds closer to the outskirts. It's a great spot if you're looking to buy a home without breaking the bank. Let's throw in some fun facts about the area because Cumberland's got a lot of character. Did you know it was once one of the most important cities in the country during the industrial age? Yep, it was a major transportation hub back in the day. You can still see its history in the architecture downtown. There are these gorgeous old buildings that give the city so much charm. Plus, it's the starting point for the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad. This train ride is a must-do. It takes you through the stunning mountain scenery, and it's like stepping back in time. If you're into festivals, Cumberland has a couple of great ones. The Heritage Days Festival is always a hit with local crafts, food, and live music. And in the winter, downtown lights up for the annual tree lighting and holiday events. It's just such a cozy, welcoming vibe. All right, let's sum it up. Cumberland is small but mighty. It's got history, arts, and outdoor fun all wrapped into one charming package. Whether you're looking for an affordable place to live, a fun getaway, or a city that's packed with character, Cumberland has something for everyone. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote for this area with additional links and resources on livinginmaryland.com, along with articles for hundreds of other Maryland cities. Our mission is to help you find the best city in Maryland that meets your unique needs. If you would like to have a conversation with one of our local real estate experts, just fill out the contact form below to get started.